Good morning from Sasebo. It's a very early start as our boat leaves after 7 am. To catch the first boat, it seems that the only option is to stay in Sasebo. We are taking a high-speed boat to Ikeshima Island, and after that taking a ferry to Konoura port to go further to Nagasaki with a bus. It's time to make our way to the boat, as people are already queuing for it. We have reached the first stop and everyone leaves except us. Only one person enters the boat from this island. We have arrived in Ikeshima Island at 8 am. We plan to leave at 1 pm with a ferry to Konoura, so that gives us 5 hours to explore the island. Ikeshima Island is known for its abandoned coal mine and abandoned residential buildings where all the coal mine workers used to live. The coal mine was operating from 1959 till 2001, having 10,000 workers at its peak. Now just a little over 100 people remain on the island, mostly retired miners and their relatives, and goats too. To reach the abandoned residential buildings, we must take the road that goes up the hill. There is another building that is not abandoned on the way, just like the buildings near the port area. After a little hike up the hill, we have reached the residential building area. Most of the buildings here are abandoned. This used to be a shopping street apparently, now there's one store left. You can definitely see a lot of post-apocalyptic views here, with nature taking over the buildings, and spiders. Around 60 buildings are abandoned here. It feels like walking through a post-apocalyptic town here. This looks like a local supermarket. It seems like it's not abandoned. We have been discovered by the local cat army. They are ready to hang out with anyone who comes to visit them and to show around, but of course they ask for payment. We had a few snacks for them, which they seemed to enjoy. There's also a public transport on the island. A minivan drives from the port and all the way to the other side of the island. Ikeshima Elementary School had 2 students in 2022. With the guiding from the cats, we continue exploring the island. Some of the streets are not used anymore, and it's much harder to get through them. These doors were locked. But these doors are open. Even one flat is open, with a lot of stuff still laying around. The cats were waiting for us. I guess they don't like going into the buildings. There's some kind of monument here. This building is almost completely swallowed by the nature. This is the last stop of the minivan. It's driving back to the port. We went to the other side of the island and are slowly starting to go back to the port, but taking a different road this time. Someone is still living in one of the flats and seems like growing vegetables too. There is not that much to see on the eastern side of the island, just a few buildings and industrial sites. The road goes downhill and we reach the end of the island. Now we are on the other side from the port area. It's even like a small Ikeshima park here. The coal mine is located in the central area, but it's not allowed to walk around there. They are doing tours of the mine, but we decided to explore the island on our own. You can see coal mine carts and ore displayed near the entrance. Gods don't care about the coal mine though. We bought a ticket to Konoura at the Ikeshima port and are taking a big ferry, which also can take cars. It's much slower than the speedboat we took in the morning. Konoura is a village on the way to Nagasaki. The bus should be here in around 15 minutes, so we don't have much time to wander around. It will take us almost 2 hours to get to Nagasaki from here. It's the last chance to see the Ikeshima island in the distance. This bus ride is very scenic with great landscapes of East China Sea. We jump on the local JR train to get to the Nagasaki station. You can use a JR pass again.
We will soon arrive at the final destination, Nagasaki Station.
Nagasaki is not as crowded as the big cities. We are staying very close to the Nagasaki port, as we have booked another boat trip for tomorrow. Thank you for watching and see you soon!